Ah, she's so brave. She's so brave. Hello everyone. Okay guys, we are back with Code Geass, episode 8. As promised, last time we watched 3 episodes and Adar suggested this time we watch only 1 because this one ended on a very good cliffhanger. The last one was a great cliffhanger too, but this episode is The Black Knights, which sounds already super intense, and I cannot wait because this
episode,
anime moves quickly, and it feels like it's moving along quickly.
This episode, like, I feel like it is one that kind of had to be like isolated by itself a little bit.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it.
It gave me goosebumps the first time I watched it.
Yeah?
It really did, yeah.
Okay, so I'm listening to Adar. He's my expert over here.
Gonna give me goosebumps again.
Yeah, we watched 3, so I wrote down quite a bit. It was The Princess and the Witch. Suzaku became friends with Yuffie, who happens to be the 3rd princess, Euphemia, that's her name, right. He ended up in the same classroom as Lelouch, and Suzaku saved Jeremiah with Lancelot. In the stolen mask, yes, the cat ran away with Lelouch's mask, Zero mask, and when the whole school was going around like crazy chasing because they were like told that they needed to kiss someone, so the whole school went crazy, and somehow the director of the student body, she decided to impart that information with the whole fucking school, so poor Lulu was really stressed out. And he declared Suzaku his friend in front of everybody, so that kind of fixed the situation where they were kind of outcasting him because he's Japanese and he was still suspected of killing Clovis. So the students didn't trust him. So really, thanks to the cat stealing Zero's mask, Suzaku is in a better place in the school. Yeah, the Emperor had a speech at the funeral, at Clovis's funeral. The other episode was called Attack Cornelia. Yeah, Cornelia is something else. I was just discussing in the last episodes that I do feel reminded of Olivier from Full Metal in her approach to battle, like her attitude, but you know, Olivier has better morals in my opinion when it comes to protecting her soldiers, and even though she's tough, I feel like she has a kinder heart. Cornelia so far is coming off as a bitch to me, so I could be wrong. I've been wrong about characters before in the beginning, but so far I do not like her. And we found out with flashbacks of Lelouch that the Emperor basically discarded him and Nunali, his little sister, Nunnally, sorry, to Japan after their mother died, and he considers them weak, especially Nunali. Nunnally, whatever. I'm terrible with names, but Nunnally, okay. And yeah, because when they shot their mother, she was left blind and
from hysteria, basically hysterical, mad, like blind,
unable to walk. So yeah, he's the kind that considers anyone who's not strong enough in his and with his parameters to be discarded. Yeah, if you're weak, you're no good to him. So yeah, being disabled and not being to his standards is a very bad thing. So we know now why Lelouch hates him and Britannians so much. And Viceroy Cornelia, his sister, outsmarted him and cornered him in the field. He almost had to reveal himself, but CC, or as Adar explained to me, C2, we still have to find out what the hell she is, came to his rescue, and she put on Zero's outfit, which was so fucking cool. So that threw everybody off, and it saved Lelouch from having to reveal himself either as the exiled prince being in the middle of battle, or possibly being Zero himself.
both would be bad if they figured out he was either of
Either
those
way, he
people.
just couldn't show his face.
Yeah.
Shirley, that's her name, right? Is also in love with Lelouch, and she revealed that to Suzaku, who was very ready to call Lelouch and get him on the phone and let him know. And she thinks Callan and Lelouch have something going on because he was trying to hide from Cece and very pissed off she had shown up, and he just grabbed her face and it looked like they were kissing. So she's convinced there's something going on. I think Suzaku and Shirley might actually end up together. I don't know. They had that little moment. I could be wrong with it. He fell on top of her and they blushed. I don't know. Could be. I could be
sort
misreading
of like,
things.
And what really brings us into this episode, I guess, is like the realization too of Lelouch in the last episode that like I need like
he's not
more
ready.
of a force backing me. I need more of a
he's
force.
He's not ready.
Me
exactly. We were
like
talking about
this.
that, and Cece kept or C2 kept telling him, "You honestly think you're gonna beat a force?" A giant force like Britannia with just Geass and your intelligence? No. He needs people to follow him. That's one of the things that I was saying in my last reaction of this. If you guys haven't watched that, I will put links in the description to those episode reactions. I think this is going to be a growth moment for him as a character because he's going to have to realize that he can't do it on his own. He needs to be a leader. He needs to have people follow him. And in order to do that, you have to be have a convincing speech, not just personal revenge. I mean, honestly, why should I follow you just because you hate your daddy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you hate your family. Why should I follow you into battle and risk my life and put my family at risk?
If you think about
you're
it,
not convincing enough,
like,
give me a reason to follow you.
He does genuinely like hate the like oppressive nature of Britannia and all of that. But a lot of what he's doing is driven by selfishness.
Yeah.
Because sure, he doesn't like Britannia in general as an empire.
Yeah.
But it's very personal for him because of his mother.
Totally.
And because
this is what I think is going to show if he tries to get people on his side. They're going to be like, give us a better reason to follow you.
His sister was like pretty much disabled out of pure trauma because of what happened, because of seeing their mother die like that. She can't walk and she can't see.
Yeah, like honestly for me as a viewer, because I have a bigger perspective of everything, I can understand that. But I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of the people in the story. They don't know all of this. Yeah. But if they find out that he's the prince, and I'm sure a lot of them know that he's been exiled to Japan, and that there's something going on, there's like beef going on, they're gonna be like, okay, we know you don't get along with the king, right? You've kind of been discarded and you're like the unwanted son. So we know you have gripe with him, but give us a good reason to follow you into battle. Give us a good reason as to why we should listen to you. He already had to do some convincing without telling them who he is as Zero, right? Because in the beginning they were kind of like, who the fuck is this voice? Where is it coming from? Why should we listen to you? And then he had to prove to them, hey, I know what's going to happen. Trust me. And it took quite a bit from them. They were like, there were a lot of them, they're like, why should we listen to this voice? And once they saw that he was telling the truth, they're like, okay, let's listen to what he has to say. So he's going to have to do the same thing, I think, without the mask. You know what I mean? He's going to have to convince these people. Anyway, I could go on theorizing about this. Let's just get into this episode and see what the Black Knights is about. Hit it.
Britanniaの少年ルルーシュは謎の少女 C2 から特殊な能力を手に。一方、彼の友人クルルギスザクは帝国内での足場を築きかけていた。すでにこの時、先行きの命運は必然として約束されていたのかもしれない。
That's what it felt like, that they have set destinies now. And I was saying that's also the interesting part, that they kind of have the same goal, but on opposing sides, like very different methods. Very different approaches. But they consider each other friends. It's like that already there like sets for a very interesting storyline. That just that puts like a very interesting storyline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't hear me.
I didn't really hear what you said.
No, I'm saying that right there, it's the intro song, so it's kind of hard to hear. I was saying that right there, without everything else, just that alone, putting them like kind of like with the same goal but on different sides with different approaches to the same goal, that right there is just an interesting aspect of the story. Without anything else, like that right there, just like, you know, best friends kind of like slightly pitted against each other, like different approaches. It's just I just want to know where that goes. I'm sure I'll find out. The way he just looks like it's cute. That's right, there's people living here. Why wouldn't there be a baby? That's crazy.
私、東京疎開を出るのって初めてなんですよ。今宵は夜通し語り明かそうぞ。好きな男の子教え合ったりさ。川口湖はブリタニアの観光客も多いから治安はいいって。ゲットーみたいに怖くないよ。
Oh boy.
一緒にいてあげるから。今度は置いてけぼりにしない。
The rich girls leaving town, scared of the ghettos.
Yeah.
I think they're more afraid of you, man.
Scared of the Japanese.
They're the ones that have been like hurt, you know, taking everything from them. They've got
their hideout now.
They've got an official meetup point, little office.
こんなもの一体どうやって？
頼んだら譲ってくれたよ。道楽者の貴族が。
頼んだってそんな簡単に？
大丈夫だ。足は。
That's crazy.
大きすぎないかこの車。
It's a very special car.
テレビまでついてる。
はい。何？こちら川口湖のコンベンションセンターホテル前です。ホテルジャック班は日本解放戦線を名乗っており、これが犯人から送られてきた映像です。ジェームス議長のほか学生が受けられます。高温超電導体の製造に欠かすことのできない桜大東は世界の安全保障に直接関与する重要な戦略です。
She was so worried and they actually got kidnapped.
市場への供給量は実に 70% に達します。その結果は我がブリタニアと諸外国とのパワーバランスそのものと言っても過言ではありません。テロリストは国際世論がこの会議に寄せる関心の大きさを狙いに入れてホテルジャックという暴挙に訴えたものと思われます。
日本解放戦線の草壁である。我々は日本の独立解放のために立ち上がった。諸君は軍属ではないがブリタニア人だ。我々を支配する者だ。おとなしくしているならばよし。さもなくば。
ルル。動いてきたな。日本最大の反ブリタニア勢力だからな。意地もあるんだろう。俺たちへのかもな。喜ぶべきか悲しむべきか。あれじゃ玉砕しかねえだろ。
I mean, it's a good thing, but
ルルーシュ。
ルルーシュだ。発信音の後にメッセージを。
何やってんだよこんな時に。
you can't do anything.
しかし
It's calling him for help and
人質救出作戦を展開するために残されたルートは一つだけです。コンベンションセンターホテルの真下まで伸びているライフラインのトンネル。これを使えば作戦通り基礎ブロックを破壊してホテルを水没させることができます。このトンネルは物資搬入も兼ねているためサザーランドならば突入可能。敵にも備えはありましょうが問題はありません。
Damn, they really planned this out.
予測通り地下坑道を移動してきます。了解。
I love how they've got the Japanese thing on their head.
アンチナイトメアライフルと思われる。3回しつつ突破せよ。
Wow.
発射。何？やった。一撃だ。使えますな。ライカオは敵はグラスゴを改造したリニアカノンを設置していたようです。
どうしますか。要求通り政治犯の釈放と
テロリストに弱みを見せるな。
しかしユーフェミア様が
分かっている。
Oh, she's among them?
人質の中にユーフェミア様がいるのが分かれば必ずや交渉に使ってくるかと。
Because not everybody's seen her, right? So they don't know what she looks like. Wow. That's fucked up. She's still doing this? Poor girl.
ああ、分かってるよ。今度はうまくやる。でも私は保護者なんかじゃないんだ。
僕たち特派は救出作戦に参加できないんですか？
申請はしてあるけど、うちは命令系統が違うイレギュラーだし。
Honestly, Lelouch needs a force like that. He needs to be organized.
コーネリア殿下はブリタニア人とナンバーズをきっちり
They don't want to entrust it to him.
受け入れてもらうにはまだ足りないんですね。
でもそれじゃ何のための名誉ブリタ
Yeah,
ニア
if
人
you're
制度
not trusted. Because they still see you as Japanese.
ただの観光なんですよ。まだ学生なのにそれをテロリストは無差別に許せない。シャーリーは娘は無事なんでしょうか？あの子は何も悪いことはしていないのに。
ブリタニアと戦うために組織は必要だ。しかし早すぎる。でもこのまま放っておくわけにも。コーネリアの性格なら人質など無視してならなぜ動かない？
Yeah. She hasn't moved because there's somebody important in there for her.
いずれにせよブリタニア人を生かしておく理由はないな。
そうだよね。
So they both care about people in there.
これさ、かっこいいとは思うんだけど、俺たちレジスタンスだし。違う。私たちはレジスタンスではない。じゃあなんだよ。私たちが目指す。それは正義の味方だ。
He's like, don't underestimate yourself. He's giving them a name.
セシルさん、あそこ。
何？
これは
まさか人質を。
やめろ。
Oh, they're starting to. Oh no!
の要求に対して何らかの返答がなされない限り30分ごとに1人ずつ飛んでもらう。
見せしめとは野蛮人。
交渉に応じ、女子供
To be fair, they've lost a lot of people too.
一度でも交渉に応じればテロという手段を
She doesn't want to negotiate with them.
それはユーフェミア様の安全を確保してからの
Lelouch
こ
is
とでは
right
ない
about
でしょう。
her. I mean, he should know her.
ユーフィ、私は
She just cares about Yuffie.
Yeah. Well, that's why he said somebody must have.
3号車がゼロに盗まれた。ギブソンは何をやってたんだ？
なんか
He stole the car.
で、その3号車は
軍のど真ん中へ。確認しました。ゼロです。
So he stole that car.
彼が言う正義ってどういう意味なんだろうな。
でもその前に殺されるかも。後ろのみんなも逃げ場ないし。
なんであのトレーラーを使わないんだ？アジトを人目
They're
に
not
さらしてど
showing
うするん
them
だよ。
because their outfits are probably
本当に信用していいの？あのゼロって。
だから俺は怪しいって言ってんだ。いざとなったら俺が何とかするけど。
コーネリア、ここで借りを返したいところだ。お前の使いどころはもっと先だ。読み通りならギアスを使うまでもないが。
お前は日本解放戦線のメンバーだったの？それとも協力するつもりか？しかし今はこちらの都合を優先する。義弟クロビスの敵。
She's trying to save her sister. That's all she cares about.
コーネリア、どちらを選ぶ？死んだクロビスと生きているユーフェミア。
That she's among the people.
第一条件はクリアされた。相変わらずだな、コーネリア。あなたは昔からユーフェミアを適
She's
用し
always
ていた。
loved
だ
her.
から動けない。情の尻尾が邪魔をする。ユーフェミアを救い出そう。私が。
ゼロ。何を言っているの
Her
かわからないの。
emotions gave up.
救ってみせる。私なら。
Yeah.
ゼ
She
ロだ。
gave her up.
はい。ブリタニア軍から連絡が。
全部隊に達する。ゼロを通せ。繰り返す。ゼロを通せ。
Wow. They let him pass. She's pissed.
Yep.
日本解放戦線が私を同志として受け入れるか、それとも邪魔者として
Really
扱
taking
う
a
か。
chance here.
いずれにせよゼロに会いたいという誘惑、この心の動きに勝てるはずがない。ということは、いい
God,
よ
he's
し。
so smart.
作戦の前提条件は全てクリ
どういたしますか、総督。
ゼロが行くことによって次の人質殺害までに若干のゆとりが生まれるはずだ。これは好機だ。ゼロもまとめて叩いてくれる。
I think you're playing right into his hands.
出していいってランスロット。トンネル内をリニアカノンに向かって突っ込めってさ。
オイドさん、それってうちをおとりにして隙を作るってことですか？
混乱に乗じて親衛隊が突っ込むみたい。
みたいってそんな。
セシルさん、やります。
Yeah, but
や
there's
ら
a
せてくださ
chance
い。
you might die doing
みんなを
it.
助け
They're
る可
just
能性があっ
using
て
you.
今僕とランスロットが必要とされているならやるべきです。それがたとえおとりであろうと。
He knows Yuffie's there too, right? Wow.
プライムサーチによると、人質はホテルのミドルフロア、食料貯蔵庫に閉じ込められている模様。現着後、基礎ブロックを破壊し、ホテルを水没させる。
That's dangerous. That's actually what the terrorists are trying to do. Terrorists, Japanese, I should say. Are they really terrorists? I don't know.
破壊にはバリスを使用。インパクトレールはアンチマテリアル。
で、問題はトンネル内で待ち受けてるリニアカノンだよね。
限定空間だからランスロットでも回避率は 47.8%。
Okay. That's a very low
だから適当
percentage.
なところで戻ってきてよ。ランスロットを壊すわけにはいかないしさ。
適当なところ。
You're not supposed to damage the Lancelot, but you only have 47.8% chance of evasion?
行くの一緒に行かない？
ごめん、その日は仕事が入ってて。
そっか。それじゃ仕方ない。
でも、ありがとう。誘ってくれて、本当に嬉しいよ。
Is he thinking about Shirley?
今何と言った？イレブンだと。
Yeah,
我々は
don't
日
call
本
him
人だ。
11.
分かってるわよ。だからやめて。
訂正しろ。我々はイレブンではない。
訂正するから。
なんだその言い方は。お前たち隣まで来い。じっくり教え込んでやる。
God.
こら。
Oh no.
おやめなさい。
なんだ貴様。
私をあなたたちのリーダーに会わせなさい。
何？
いけません、副総督。私はブリタニア
Ah,
ユーフェミア・
she's
リ
so
ブリタニアで
brave.
す。あなた大丈夫？怪我はない？
She's so brave.
私と手を組むつもりはないか？
ならば素顔を見せてもらおうゼロ。無礼であろう。
分かった。しかしその前に聞かせてほしい。お前はこの行動の果てに何を求めている？
知れたことを、日本人がまだ死んでいないことを内外に知らしめるのだ。
古いな。お前たちは古い。もう
He doesn't like that they use terrorism.
どういう意味かな、ゼロ。
ME ブースト。
ランスロット発進。
反応確認できない。
I love the Lancelot music, man. The music they always play.
Wow.
So like heroic and
Yeah.
everything.
当たりじゃなくてやりきっちゃうつもりだね。
He doesn't consider himself a decoy. He's trying to save people.
元に先ほど連絡した人質を連行しました。ユーフェミアと名乗っていますが。
ゼロ。もはや問答無用。
He said die?
落ち着け。
ゼロ。
中佐たちは自決した。行動の無意味さを悟った。
Wow, he's making it look like suicide?
ユーフェミア、民衆のために人質を買って出たか。相変わらずだな。
何？特派のナイトメアが。
はい。このまま行くと突破できそうです。
期待していいのか。
Yeah, you didn't have faith in Lancelot, did you?
体力なら耐えられる。
Or in Suzaku, really?
大きするな。4連ワン部時代砲台も展開。
セシルさん、ここでバリスを使います。
待って、それは危険よ。
活動領域が狭まりました。
Suzaku. Right into the cannon?
副総督に就任されたと聞きました。ユーフェミア公女殿下。
喜ぶことではありません。
そう、クロビスが死んだからですね。私が殺した。イレブンを殺せと命じたその口で。
だから兄を殺したのですか？
いや。
ではなぜ？
あの男がブリタニア皇帝の子供だから。
That simple reason.
そういえば、あなたもそうでしたね。
絶対獅子を格好せよ。
But something tells me... Wow. Oh my god. Stop calling him that. He's good at what he does. Wow, he's doing it. Something tells me that Lelouch. Oh, he's blowing it. Wow, he just blew it because he saw him.
どうしたゼロ？そのためじゃなかったのか？利用するためじゃ。
Something tells me he likes Euphemia, and he thinks he knows she's a better person than Cornelia. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's alive, but he thinks everyone else is dead. I don't think Lelouch killed everybody. Those are his classmates too.
来た。え？あれはゼロだ。
ブリタニア人は動じることはない。ホテルに囚われていた人質は全員救出した。あなた方のもとへお返ししよう。
みんな、よかった。
抜け抜けとよく言う。お前に手出しをしたら人質に逆戻りということだろ。
人々よ、我らを恐れ求めるがいい。我らの名は黒の騎士だ。
騎士だ。皮肉だね。テロリストがナイトを名乗るなんて。
They're not really terrorists. They just save your hostages.
イレブンだろうと、ブリタニア人であろうと、日本解放戦争、卑劣にもブリタニアの民間人を人質に取り、無残に殺害した。無意味な行為だ。故に我々が制裁を下した。
当然です。このまま流さないと。責任、そんなものは私が取ります。
クロビス前総督も同じだ。武器を持たぬイレブンの虐殺を命じた。このような残虐行為を見過ごすわけにはいかない。私は戦いを否定しない。しかし、強い者が弱い者を一方的に殺すことは断じて許さない。
You don't have weapons and you're vulnerable.
力ある者が力なき者を襲うとき、再び現れるだろう。たとえその敵がどれだけ大きな力を持っているとしても。
正義の味方。
That's what he meant.
我を恐れよ。我を求める世界は我々黒の騎士団が裁く。
I love that episode so much,
Why am
man.
I teary-eyed? Fuck you. Wow, Lelouch.
That episode is so cool, man. Enter the Black Knights. This is where it all starts.
Yeah, but it's like what he stands for and how he announced it.
Yeah.
I'm not with anyone who's abusing power and who has weapons and abuses the weaker, the more vulnerable.
Those who have power fear me, and those who have none seek me.
What a great line, man. Wow, I couldn't even write anything. I was just so like sucked into this. Damn. I'm like laughing, but I'm like crying at the same time.
That part gave me goosebumps all over again.
Bro? I could see why you said this was such a great episode and it needed to be standalone. Why, did you get teary-eyed too?
Not really.
No? You just...
Yeah.
Happy. I thought you were wiping a tear for a minute. Your eyes look a little shiny though.
Maybe a little bit.
Oh my god. I'm kind of like awestruck. But I don't want to see anything else. Oh, wow, Lelouch. Okay, I need to gather my thoughts. Okay, so...
Zero and the Black Knights. That's what they are.
Yeah, but he has his group now. He's not acting alone.
They're building up the Black Knights into an army. People are going to start joining them from like all over. That solves this problem of not having like a big force behind.
Yeah.
The Black Knights are going to grow into like an army.
What's the line he said?
Those who have power fear me, and those who have none seek me.
I like that. That is a great line, man.
That is such a cool entrance, man. Like that.
Outsmarted.
I can never get over the entrance that they make, like as the Black Knights there on the roof. Like
the way they show up and was allowed to Japanese revolutionaries, I should say, right?
Yeah, the Liberation Front. That's what they call them. He doesn't like that they use terrorism to like...
For taking unarmed hostages, basically.
Yeah. Like, this is not
But he made it clear, I'm not on the sides of the Britannians who abuse power, but I'm also not on the side of Japanese terrorists that abuse power too.
To hurt people like that.
Yeah, that was just so fucking cool, man.
It's not about him being like on the side of the Japanese or Britannians. It's about him being on the side of the weak.
Justice.
Or oppressed.
That's
the side of justice.
That's what Callan was, she realized, okay, that's what he meant by justice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What an intelligent move, man. What an intelligent guy. His ability to find his way around situations, because yes, Cornelia outsmarted him the last time, but what I love about him so far is his ability to adapt. Even when he's cornered, he's still thinking 10 steps ahead of how to get out of that situation or how to get back and come back better from that situation. You know what I mean? He has a brilliant mind. He really does. I think that's probably one of my most favorite things of him right now, besides the outfit and the fact that he's on the side of the oppressed, and that he does have, I think, a bit of an idealist sense of justice, but it's still very pure at heart and very good in nature, that he just wants to protect people who don't have the ability to protect themselves. No matter what side they're on, he just wants to be there for people who are being downtrodden by others with power. Whether it be Japanese or Britannian, he's going to be there for whoever seeks for him. And the Black Knights, right? Yeah, it's just, I think my favorite thing about him is his ability to think strategically. That he's still always playing chess in his mind.
Yeah.
I played chess as a kid quite a bit, and
Suzaku
even won a bit of an award when I was a kid in school. So I do love chess very much, and one of the things I used to do when I was a kid, I talked about this with you, is I used to imagine literally that I was going to battle and that the pieces were battling each other on the board. I always used to have this, had a wild imagination as a kid, so there were times when I actually would imagine the pieces coming to life and actually moving, like a bit of a Harry Potter situation.
Yeah.
I always love things like that in stories when they kind of bring chess to life, because that was me as a child. So Suzaku, the fact that he relates to that in his mind to make moves is very close to my heart. What are you gonna say?
Suzaku was always trying to play by the rules, like he said in this episode, he trusts the system to be able to
That's why I can't side with him yet. I do like him as a character and as a person. I think he is also very good-natured. He clearly has an incredibly large heart, and he's just an all-around good guy. But I think his weakness is to trust in the system, because at least at this moment, the system is ruled by a-holes, right? It's ruled by people who do abuse power, and that's what he fails to see at the moment. And the system doesn't love him, because Cornelia was just not ready to put her faith in him. She didn't trust him. She still saw him as an 11, not even an honorary Britannian. She's just like, he's an 11. Okay, yeah, sure, we'll use him, but we'll basically use him as cannon fodder.
In general,
we'll use him, sure, but she's like, damn, he actually pulled his weight.
Her perspective on things in general is very harsh.
One-sided.
She's very I guess for a soldier of her level, to an extent, you kind of need to be like that a little bit.
Yeah, Olivier, but I don't like her morality.
Respectable about her, at least. Respectable is subjective, because at the end of the day, she was willing to sacrifice the hostages.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. The fact that she was unwilling to negotiate with the terrorists, because doing so, in her view, delegitimizes the Britannian government. Britannia, the kingdom.
Yeah, you do have to respect that of her.
If you make deals with terrorists, in exchange for hostages, you give them what you want, you're basically sending the message that, terrorists can get away with stuff,
If she was willing to let teachers and students die, all except Euphemia.
She doesn't want to send the message that they, bow down to terrorists, threats, so...
Yeah.
In order to do that, she was willing to pretty much sacrifice everyone in that room besides
That's terrible,
Yuffie.
Though.
Everyone besides Yuffie, if she needed to.
That's terrible. And I do like Yuffie very much on that note.
It just goes to show, too, that Zero is right about, like, how narrow-minded the perspective of the Liberation Front, like, the terrorists are, because they think, oh, just because we took a bunch of Britannians hostage, like...
He told him, basically, you're corny.
In a facility that's, like, important to them. Like, we've got a bunch of hostages.
He's like, really? That's how you do things?
Just because of that, we're gonna get them, you know? We're gonna get them to, like, surrender or whatever. There are always gonna be people like Cornelia who don't care. Who don't care. And that's what they didn't realize, and that's what Zero kind of points out, is that, like,
they underestimated her, and they don't know her.
To accomplish
they don't know her like Lelouch knows her.
Yeah. Because she's his sister.
He knows her as family and grown up with her and known exactly how she thinks. That's why his advantage was to know that Yuffie was very important to her. That was probably her favorite sibling.
Yeah.
And he tested her. I love that moment when he tested her. He's like, so what's more important to you? Clovis, who's dead, or Yuffie, who's still alive? And, you know, her reaction right away told him, okay, she's among the hostages, because that's what she's stressed about, and that's why she's not making a move.
Yeah.
I love that. That was so good.
She was ready to kill him right there for killing Clovis. She's like, I'll avenge my brother. All that. He's like, you still have a sibling
smart,
in there.
And he was smart to know that she was going to fall right into that.
You have a sister in there who's still alive. Clovis is dead.
Fucking checkmate right there, man.
What do you?
He's like, I know you're not gonna attack me once I tell you that I'm gonna help save your sister, because I know how important Yuffie is to you. So you could feel the tension when he was like riding by, and she's like, she just wanted to off him right there, and he's like you could almost feel him looking through the mask, like, you know. Yeah. He does a sideways look, like, I know you want to kill me, but you're going to let me go through because I am going to save her.
It's like, you kill me right now, you lose Yuffie too.
Any chance. Right.
Like, you let me go through, I can at least save her. Like,
that was so good. Yeah, every single part of this episode was really well done and very exciting. Like I said, I couldn't write anything until the end because I was just so immersed and taken aback by everything that was going on. Yeah, great episode.
Yeah.
And yes, I think this just feels like it needed to be a one-off.
Yeah.
Because it ended on a really great moment, and yes, I cannot wait to see the other episodes to see what happens. So anyway, guys, yeah, comment down below if you did like our reaction. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, please, and yeah, hit the notification bell for more reactions to Code Geass. And thanks if you made it all the way to the end of the video. Take care, everybody. Bye.